Hey, young girl, we are back with a new episode this week. I want to start by saying thank you to who all have been watching, listening, sharing, commenting on the platforms. Thank you, thank you. We can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Search for Hey Young Girl. So today I want to talk about stop taking on things that don't belong to you. So I find that a lot of times, especially in the medical field, I find a lot of people, your doctor will ask you, what's your medical history and maybe ask you what your family medical history is. A lot of times people, they will claim all of these diagnoses that their family has had in the past or they may be currently dealing with. And, each one of us is made up uniquely. Sometimes there are things that you will inherit. Each one of us has our own genetic makeup. So, depending on your lifestyle choices and your eating habits and how you live your life, will determine if you end up having some of these diagnoses in your present and or future. Most people will be quick to say, oh, you know what, that just runs in the family. I'm probably going to end up with that too. That just runs in the family. So don't automatically just start claiming stuff, especially if it's something that's going to be, negative towards your mental or your physical health. Why would you start to claim these diagnoses? And if you are a type of person and if you have the same eating habits and you have the same physical habits that maybe your parents or your grandparents had, then you are more than likely to end up with these same diagnoses because you chose to live the exact same lifestyle, have the same eating habits, where you weren't as physically active, or you may have had a sit down type of job to where you just, really didn't have any movement throughout your workday either. So more than likely, you probably might end up with a lot of these same issues that they had just because you chose to do the exact same, thing that they did. You can choose to, you know, do things differently. There's a lot of resources, education, coaches, people that specialize in these different type of regimens, whether that be like an exercise regimen, nutritionist, just somebody that can assist you with preparing a better diet for yourself or getting removing a lot of stressors that are in your life, different things that may trigger hypertension, diabetes, all of these different things just because you may be eating too much sugar or you might be eating too much salt, not just because, oh, my parents had it, my grandpa had it, so, most likely I'm gonna get it too. Decide to make different choices and then you have to actually act on making healthier changes and lifestyle choices for yourself, and you more than likely will end up with a better result, living much longer, healthier. Stop claiming all of these different things, because it was in your family history. Try to make new choices for yourself, and the generations to come may then, follow your lead, and they see the different healthier choices and lifestyle and have a long living life because of the choices that you made for yourself instead